You know what I'm saying? Oh, he be telling about you? Nah, he don't really, like, you know, tell him about me and nothing like that. But it just, you know, I'm just playing it cool, cause you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting that nigga know, shit, I got money too, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we just running like that. But shit, you know, he about to get my mixtape, and when I drop my mixtape, then when we gonna go ahead and start pushing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you told him that? Oh no, yeah, shit, pretty much, yeah, shit. It's already understood. When I gave him the fire rack, he told me, shit, go and get him the fire rack, and then he'll go ahead and put me in the system. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't on QC, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just an affiliate. I got my own shit going on. I ain't trying to be up under no nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why shit. They were really trying to sign me for real. For real, they were really trying to go and give me fire rap. I showed them niggas, shit, bro. Shit, I got fire rap right here, bro. Shit, I don't need no deal, bro. Shit, I'm my own nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real, I didn't need y'all niggas to just whoop-de-whoop, and you know what I'm saying? And we're running like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all good though. But yeah, you know, I'm clicked in with them niggas though. Welcome back to CONSACO's Rap School. I am AYO CONSACO, fearless leader of AYO Nation and the Men 2 movement, and this is today's course. Time versus money. What is more important to you? Time versus money. Today we're talking about, really, we're focusing on knowledge. We're focusing on knowledge right here. Or just plain out spending money to, I heard a nigga, this is what we're gonna do. It's this simple, let's get straight to it. Nigga, should I spend this $500 on this nigga who say he got, you know, it's a nigga over here who got a program going on, and or just the nigga, a manager. You niggas are putting in, you niggas is doing open mic contests just to damn get a chance to for a nigga to be your manager. What they call them shit? The manager packages and shit like that. Nigga, you win this contest and you gonna get one of the managers from QC or some shit like that. Why do you figure that's important? Because that's gonna get you around people, and this manager has connections with people, so you're gonna skip the line. So now you don't have to wait in your hometown when ain't shit going on, the local people ain't supporting you and shit like that. Now you can get up here with, you know what I'm saying, be in the presence of motherfuckers who got shit going on, and that's gonna expedite your career path. You know what I'm saying? So instead of having to wait here and hope for your hometown to finally start supporting you, now you can actually be up here and get these folks your music and pop off from there. So that is the whole, right then, you're putting time over money. You had to pay to enter the contest and shit like that. Which you don't know, you got to pay the fucking manager when you get there, just get on the phone with him. All that shit is a scam, by the way. All that shit's a scam, it's bullshit. Ain't no fucking winning and then you get this nigga, he gonna be your fucking manager. He haven't even heard your music yet. Like, and winning that fucking, that don't mean the fuck that you are ready for the industry because you won a fucking talent show. Go look at my other video. Always look up here for these suggested cards because they're going to take you where you need to go. One of them going to say talent show. Why that's a scam. But that's an example of something that you would do, and you're putting time over money. You're saying my time is more important than this money I have because I'm expecting to make money from my craft, from what I love doing, which is rapping. So now, when you get a motherfucker, you niggas are expecting, man, if I tell y'all about the fucking messages I get in my fucking inbox of niggas getting mad because as soon as they send a video, as soon as they send a song, as soon as they send an audio clip and that shit around 2 minute to 4 minute long. Hey, look, the message back. There's a $50 feedback fee. I don't listen to audio clips until what you got, Cashapp or PayPal. Why are you sending me your music? If you feel like my expertise is that valuable, why aren't you willing to pay for it? You're not just going in random people's, and some of you niggas will, go in random people's inboxes and send them music, hoping and wishing, or you send a bot, and that's what a bot does. So when you pay these people, these computers, which you'll love to pay a computer, but you won't pay a regular person because you're brainwashing. That's why you're in the situation you're in. But when you pay that computer and they say they're marketing, all they're doing is putting your music in people's inbox that don't want the shit, and it leaves a very bad taste in their mouth about you, because that shows that you're even more of a fucking bullshit rapper. Like, they want to find you organically, places that they are already looking. This is why it's a good look. If imagine if, and I don't even want to give that, but I'll give it since you here. But if you want in-depth shit, you gotta go to the Patreon. And also, if you want in-depth shit, you gotta do a consultation. My consultations are $50 an hour. All my information is in the description box. But imagine the people who watch the Steve Harvey show, or who did watch Steve Harvey show. Imagine if while he was talking, he just organically brought up Luke James, that's an R&B singer, or Miguel, and they were just starting out. Or let's do something more realistic. Imagine someone's watching what do people watch on the normal? Queen's Flip. They're watching the Queen's Flip podcast, but they do that all the time. But even with that, like the Queen's Flip, they're talking and shit like that, and that's not a good example. Dave Ramsey, I don't know what people watch on the. That's where you have to do your research. You have to go look. Hey, where are people watching? What do I like to watch? Those are the places that you want to be getting promoted. Getting promoted, I've already said this multiple times. Getting promoted on a IG sponsorship, a Facebook fucking campaign, it does shit for you. It does shit for you. Especially when all you have on your page is fucking music. You would think, oh, well, as a rapper, I should have nothing but music. You're wrong. You're wrong. This isn't fucking, when people are just amazed by music no more. You gotta have more than that. And of course, we talk about that on the Patreon and during my consultation. But with that being the case, just what I'm telling you now, take this for example. I do $50 consultations, and there's a $50 feedback fee if you send music in. You talking to me is going to be very beneficial to you. Imagine whatever you do. Let's say you're a welder. It's very simple. It's a very simple mechanism. You're a welder. I'm a nigga who wants to be a Class A welder. You've been welding for 30 years. And you have accolades. You have accolades. I can see that you're doing good in welding. Hey man, could you show me a few things? I'm trying to pass this welder's test so I can go get this job out here in Texas. They paying $60 an hour. I actually charge $1,000 for my classes. But I'll get you ready for that. Definitely get you ready for that job. $1,000, man. You supposed to do it for the love, man. Don't you love welding? You supposed to do it for the Lord, man. You supposed to do it for the Lord. What the fuck, man? I ain't paying no $1,000, man. But that's not how they go, is it? Niggas pay instantly when it has something to do with truck driving, welding, carpentry, masonry. They pay instantly because they know they're gonna get paid. I spend $1,000, they gonna make fucking $1,000. I get paid that in one day. So niggas don't mind it. But when it comes to this music shit, man, you supposed to do it off the Lord, man. You supposed, man, what, dog? $50, man. What the fuck, man? Oh man, ain't no, man, nah, bro. I'm just trying to get you some good music, bro. And I gotta talk about that, like inbox etiquette when it comes to speaking to someone who has a following, period. A rapper talking to a nigga that has a following, there is a fucking etiquette. Your first fucking, if you don't know, the first thing you say is, hey, how much is it for? Period. That's how you get a response. That's how you get a response. When I go into a graphic designer's inbox, when I go into anyone that has any type of graphic designer, animation, editing, if I ever had to, you know what I'm saying? Mixing and mastering, whatever, club, whatever. If I need a class, whatever the fuck it is, hey, how much is it? That's how you start. I don't know you from shit. Why the fuck would I expect for you to goddamn, yeah, man, you know, I heard your show, man, and I think this song right here be right up your alley, man. What you telling me with that right there is, you don't believe in yourself enough to put any money into it. You're hoping that a nigga will do it for free because you don't want to put money into your career. That lets me know you're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. I know the people who are on their way to go somewhere because, nigga, sometimes before niggas even come in my inbox, it's a Cashapp. Before they even, I'm like, where the fuck this come from? I know the niggas. I know who's gonna do what. Because they're business savvy enough, they've been in this game long enough to know I'm not talking to AYO for free. It's not gonna happen. He's built something. He has a following. Just off the fact that a nigga has a following alone. Regardless of, you know, how big it is or what this nigga got this and nigga got that. A following. Not even about nigga having a brand and you know, nigga being able to do Patreon and nigga being able to, you know, do like just a following alone. You have to speak money. That's how it works. Even if you want to build a business relationship, there has to be business involved. And the only business that there can be is you paying me. What in the fuck would I pay you for? I'm telling niggas, I tell artists, and this is off the point, but I'm speaking for every nigga who has an inbox full of fucking rappers. Listen to me, rapper. Every day, there are multiple rappers that come in my inbox. You're just another rapper. You need to understand that you're just another rapper. There's nothing special about you until you show that there's something special about you. When someone who has a following sees a rapper in their inbox, it goes one or two ways from the very jump. A nigga that's begging and a nigga that's trying to pay. Automatically, the nigga who just sent the song with no writing, no message about money, no nothing, just sent the fucking video or the audio, he blocked automatically. He's out of there automatically. And I just found out last night that I talk crazy to the niggas, but most niggas just block them automatically. So the nigga that's begging, he get blocked automatically. The next nigga, the nigga who's trying to actually pay and try to handle his business, now y'all can start talking. Now from there, I find out whether or not you're a special artist or not, because I listen to your music. But until then, there's nothing special about you, and that's how you're looked at. No one gives a fuck how long you've been rapping, my nigga. No one cares. Because 9 times out of 10, you are not as good as you think you are. Your music is not as hard hitting as you think it is. So let this be, you know, we off topic, but please let this be a lesson for you. No one gives a fuck. No one. If you don't care about your shit enough to prove to a nigga that's built his shit, and then, you know, with me, you know, of course, with me, God, how did this shit? With me, you know, a nigga who built it from the ground, I have a, you know, it took a while for me to get this cold-hearted, but then after you see how niggas do shit, like, all niggas care about is put my music on your platform. Niggas have said in so many different ways. Like I said, we're going to do a whole video about this shit, but stop doing that. I just have to say that because it's like I'm going through this whole thing in my inbox where people have been, you know, business inquiries have been sitting there for 2 weeks, and I'm having to dig through my fucking everything because everything is full. Everything is full. And who is it mostly? Yeah, man. And it's like, and even for the rappers who are ready to put the money in, it's like, but that's not junk mail because that's business. So nigga good with that, but it's just a whole bunch. When I say business, I'm talking about, you know, the college group that wants me to do the coronavirus map. You know, Right Path Foundation in Atlanta, you know, that type of work. What's my man? The shirt, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people who are actually, you know what I mean? Folk be having shit going on. So when you come in this bitch wasting a nigga time, somebody some listen to my music, my nigga, nobody give a fuck. I had a nigga tell me, oh man, you don't know who you talk to, man. I'm the next Wayne. I swear to God, he said this shit word for word. I'm gonna put that shit on. I need to put that shit. I'm gonna put that shit on the rappers in your inbox. I'm gonna do that video and I'm gonna put his fucking voice in that motherfucker. I couldn't believe this shit. But y'all need to stop that shit. But back to the point of the matter, time versus money. And like I said, I get off topic because once again, I know I have the information. I've made this channel strictly for when I have shit that I see that rappers do wrong, I just have to be able to get it off my chest. This ain't it's my smallest channel. I strictly do this just for like love because I have to speak to y'all. And I know it's artists out there who need it, so this is pro bono work. So yes, I will get off topic, but everything I'm saying, you need it. So it's like that. If you believe in yourself the way a welder or a truck driver or a potential welder, potential truck driver believes that they're going to be, you know, what they're going to be making, then you wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? But because, see, the thing, what it be is, you niggas don't be believing, and this way y'all niggas get scammed at. If somebody say they from QC, or a nigga can be from QC, and nigga tell you, yeah, man, you know, I might be able to do something with you, man, but, you know, price started 5 racks. Oh, shit, money, you trying to prove this nigga, money ain't no issue and shit like that. But they're like, but see, it's crazy because then you understand that, you know, this how business go. But then when it's somebody who you know has a following, see, but you don't know the business. You so I don't know no other way to say it, but you just it's so easy for you to dick ride. You know what I'm saying? You don't mind riding another nigga dick to the top. But when it comes to, no, I don't want to ride no dick. Hey, just, can I pay you this to put my product in front of this audience? That's totally different. But when you, yeah, you know, I'm QC. I'm from QC. ain't nothing being showed or nothing. You just tell them motherfucker, I got a manager from QC, you know what I'm saying, fuck with me. I ain't had to get any number 5 rack. What he doing for you? Oh shit, I'm just in with them niggas, bro. And shit, I call that nigga up, you know what I'm saying? And shit, he sometimes he be right next to Pete. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he be telling about you? Nah, he don't really tell him about me and nothing like that, but it just, I'm just playing it cool, cause I'm just letting that nigga know, shit, I got money too, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we just running like that, but shit, he about to get my mixtape, and when I drop my mixtape, then when we gonna go ahead and start pushing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you told him that? Oh no, shit, pretty much, yeah, shit, it's already understood. When I gave him the 5 rack, he told me, shit, go and give him the 5 rack, and then he'll go ahead and put me in the system. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on QC, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just in the affiliate. I got my own shit going on. I ain't trying to be up under no nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why they were really trying to sign me for real. For real, they were really trying to go and give me 5 rack, but I showed them niggas, shit, bro. Shit, I got 5 rack right here, bro. Shit, I don't need no deal, bro. Shit, I'm my own nigga, you know what I'm saying? For real, I didn't need y'all niggas to just whoop-de-whoop, and you know what I'm saying? And we're running like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's all good, though, but yeah, I'm clicked in with them niggas, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a nigga mean when he say, put them niggas around you on. Or it's easy to put them niggas around you on, because Meek Mill can just, his cousin fresh home from prison, say he the goddamn, he an A&R for Dream Chasers. I heard this shit so long. Yeah, he an A&R, so he'll get money, and this is something that if you from down here, you probably didn't talk to a nigga, if you in this rap shit, you probably didn't talk to a nigga who said that they was something for Boosie. And this nigga will facilitate a meeting, not a feature, not nothing, but he'll get you on the phone or a meeting with Boosie, so then y'all can then talk about the price for a feature. So this nigga job ain't nothing but to get the money, and now, okay, I go ahead and put you on the phone with him. Get on the phone, hey, what up, Boosie? What up with you, bro? Shit, feature going for 10 rack right now. Oh, okay, then shit, yeah, I just gave it home 5 rack good, so shit, they're gonna be, nah, that's y'all, that's what y'all had going on, shit. My shit 10, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all, you did it at home. Oh, okay, that's all good. Well, shit, let me, damn, boo, you can't do nothing, you can't do 8 for me? Bro, they 10, bro, they hit me when you get it. And hang up on you. That's the type of game niggas can play. You know what I'm saying? Like, but once one nigga, like once Boosie on, it's so many people up under him that could be on for so many different reasons. That's how niggas get fucked up with, I'm Boosie manager. So now niggas is booking shows under Boosie manager name, and Boosie manager don't even, you know what I'm saying, rock like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got little small towns and little niggas trying to be party promoters, calling the wrong person, and that nigga, you know what I'm saying? All right, we'll send in the pot. Shit, you saying half, 9, half when you get off stage. So we're gonna show you some love. The show gonna be 30 bands, so they gonna send me 15. Matter of fact, bro, we're gonna show you, look, gonna send me 12 bands, whatever like that, and then make sure you have the rep when you get there. Alright, I got you. What's your name? You know what I'm saying? Send that shit through Western Union to a bitch, and nigga out of there. You know, just because you got a picture with Boosie, that's a whole nother thing. You niggas getting fucked over, believing a nigga is somebody because he around a fucking celebrity. But that's why you get fucked over like that, because you trying to dick ride. You trying to live off a nigga name. You ain't trying to build your own thing. You don't know how many niggas, and I need to make a video on that. You don't know how many niggas that went out sad Because they believe, oh, I'm just gonna jump in the game, do me a feature with Gotti, goddamn, and shit. They're gonna put everybody on me. You done spent what it is, 8 bands. Is it 8? How much Gotti want? 8 at one time, 8 bands. Probably more, yeah, definitely. So you done spent 8 bands for a Gotti verse. He actually do the verse, send it back, and you put that shit out. You done got that bitch mastered. You know what I'm saying? You done did the most of that bitch. You didn't put a little budget behind that hoe. You know what I'm saying? So what you out? Nigga, you out 30 racks. 30 racks. And that bitch don't do nothing. Nigga, that bitch got 1,000 views on YouTube right now. 30 racks. Because you trying to ride dick. You trying to ride dick. That's a whole nother situation too. That's a whole nother situation than that. Yeah, we gonna get this big Mazda. I'm finna go down here. We finna rent the club out. You know what I'm saying? And have a and we just finna butt this bitch down like that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have an Albert Lee party, and we just finna have everybody come through. And you got 1,000 views. So that's what I'm saying when it come down to your time versus the money. You need to talk to somebody. You don't know what you're doing. Even if, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you right here. That's why I like to, you know, talk for a long time, and then you get the real secret be at the end of the video. Be honest with you, dog. You can have a song. You can have 3 videos on your YouTube channel. 28 subscribers. None of these videos got over 200 views. You come to someone and ask them how much to put their video at the beginning of their show, whatever like that. Bam, they tell you, you know, 400. You put the shit at the beginning of the show. A couple people from that popping channel come to your channel and they watch the 3 videos and then they out. No matter how many subscribers that channel has that you just paid, no matter how many subscribers they have, if your channel ain't set up the right way, you're not really gonna see no real difference. And try Spotify, Tidal, and on all streaming platforms, nobody gives a fuck about nothing but that YouTube. That's all they care about. Because if they go to, let's say they go to Spotify and they like the song, they're gonna wanna see the fucking visual, which is gonna be on YouTube. Everything leads back to YouTube. So what you need is, instead of just having, you know, music videos over here and shit like that, you have to have something that's going to grab them and let them understand who you are. We're in a different era now. And like I said, I'm giving you some real shit right here. I'm giving you real shit. If all you have on your channel is music, you're not going to win. You have to have something on your channel that a person can accidentally find. It'll be in a recommended, which means you need to know how to tag a video, you need to know how to title that video, and you need to know how to make a thumbnail. If you can do those things, then let's say, you know, your name is, look, I'm giving y'all something because I know this is the end of the video, and a lot of folks ain't gonna make it this far. So let's say your name is Young Spaz. You do a video, Young Spaz breaks his silence on the coronavirus. That video will get far more views than Young Spaz We Really Steppin' official music video. Nobody's watching Young Spaz. They're not watching your video, my nigga. If it pops up in their recommend, they're not watching it. They don't want to see a fucking rapper. But Young Spaz breaks his, if you title it the right way, put the letters the right way and stuff like that, they'll watch that, and then through them watching you talk, little 5-minute, 3-minute video, through them watching you talk, if your set is right, if you got your camera right, if you know what you're doing. Now that's why you're gonna have to go to the Patreon. That's why you're gonna have to hit me up so I can explain these things to you. After they watch the video and they see how you rock, they can actually, you know, oh, this nigga, this a real nigga. Then they look on the channel and they see this nigga rap too? Oh shit, what else he got going on? You're giving them something to eat on right now. During this quarantine is the time where people are gonna find the artists that they're gonna be listening to when this shit is over with. This is the time to capture them. But you don't, you know what I'm saying? With that attitude that you have about, see, my nigga, it's, you don't have shit going on. How don't you understand that you don't know what you're doing yet? You need to pay someone. My YouTube classes cost $500 if you buy them together. But if you buy them separate, it's $250 for the first class, $150 for the second, $150 for the third. Knowing how, first of all, those classes, I'm going to show you how to work, and when you're finished, after you've done everything you have to do, you will be monetized. But that can take 6 months, 3 months, depending on how you move. It could take 2 years because it works on a cycle and works on an algorithm that is time and upload sensitive. So it's going to be on you. And no one sells. I had a nigga trying to tell me, it's other people who sell what you sell. Like they're selling monetization. Oh yeah, they sell. No, they're not. You can't sell monetization. There's no. You can sell views. They can sell, which they do. I need to show y'all that too. You can buy your views. You can buy your likes. You can buy your comments. You can buy subscribers. But you cannot buy monetization. YouTube doesn't need. They don't. Them views that you buy that like they don't count. They don't count. If you got 9 views, but then you put a bot on it, or you buy the views, and now I say 29,000, you still got 9 views. But that's some other shit that you have to, you know, learn. But you have to deal with someone who knows the music industry and the YouTube industry. I'm nothing more than a promoter. That's all I promote. I get people visible. I make people aware of people's existence. That's what I do. You know, the business, contracts, and all production deal, that ain't what I gotta deal with. I get paid to put people in front of people. That's what I do. If you're trying to make it known that this is going on or this person is doing, that's what I do. So when a person doesn't want to, or man, when you don't want to pay me, that lets me know, like, my nigga, yeah, dog, all the artists who like, I still see them, like artists who hit me up, but we didn't do a deal. They're in the, I'm talking from 2 years back, from a year back, they're still in the same spot right now. If I was a dirty nigga, I would actually like screenshot they shit right now. And I'll show you us talking in the inbox, when we were talking and where they're at now. And then I can show you the people that you've seen on the show, and you'll see their numbers. Like, it's obvious that I know what the fuck I'm doing. The only question here is, what do you value more, your time or your money? If you value your time, look, yo, just tell me what I need to do. And once I tell you, once I speak to you, and we do what we need to do, you no longer will ever have to sit around and wait for a video to be done, sit around and wait for a nigga to get. You're never gonna wait again. You're gonna consistently put out content so that your people never leave you, and you can continue to gain more fans, which is what you need. It's not just gonna be your music no more. it's going to be you, your personality. And you have to show that in a certain way. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So, get your shit together. Get your money together. A lot of folk finna get some money. And this is going to be the time when you show what's more important to you. Your money or your time. Are you really trying to make it in this rap shit, or you just want to record music like a lot of niggas do? There's a lot of niggas who have a whole bunch of songs but won't never put nothing out because first they scared, obviously, but they don't have the knowledge. They don't know what they're doing, but they don't want to pay a nigga. And I'm not doing it for free. I mean, I have clients. I'm just speaking to you because it boggles my mind at, like, damn, you niggas, y'all really is just sitting back like this? Like, because my prices are where they're at now because I'm not on like that. I haven't left Alabama yet. Once I get to Atlanta, it's going up a certain amount because obviously people know, yeah, he does that. And then when I get to Los Angeles, it's going to be another increase. But right now, they're right here because it's like, my nigga, I'm here with you. I'm working on this, I'm working on that, but once, you'll see it. But I have the information for you. I have the results. I have the resume. It's on you now. You can have your money and be struggling this rap shit for 6 more years until you give up because you're not going nowhere. Because then 6 years later, when you want to come give me the money, it ain't enough. A year later, it's not gonna be enough. And you still in the fucking same spot. Haven't you been in this same spot for long enough? Come on, my nigga. A lot of you niggas got financial issues because you can't do nothing. Like Issa said, functional drug addicts can't function without your dope. And that's what's holding you back. Sad story. But get this shit together. Make sure you hit the PayPal and the Cashapp. Get to the Patreon. Get to the fucking Patreon so you can see what the fuck going on. I'll see y'all in a minute. Love, love.